What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining me for my Arrow Season 5 Episode 11 review, episode entitled Second Chances. So I had some gripes with this episode. Overall, I thought the episode was pretty good. It was a one-off episode. Yes, we did get a new Canary. At its heart, it was still kind of a one-off episode. But let's get right into it. So we had three storylines. Team Arrow is searching for a new Black Canary, and they are also working on getting Diggle out of jail. And then we had some flashback stuff with Talia and Oliver. So the episode starts in Central City back when the particle accelerator exploded, and we see that is how Tina Bolin got her Canary-type powers. So through the whole episode, Oliver's trying to track her down and trying to get her to join the team because she's the perfect fit for the new Canary. Later in the episode, we find out that her name isn't Tina Bolin, but it's actually Dinah Drake, who is, if you don't know, the original Black Canary from way back in the day. I don't understand why they just didn't call her Dinah Drake from the beginning, because throughout the whole episode I'm thinking, well, this is stupid. Why are they just making up some character to be the new Canary? This is dumb. And I kind of like really hated it, and then switched my opinion completely at the end because I was like, oh, it's Dinah Drake. That's cool. I don't understand why they just didn't do that from the beginning. They kind of tried to, I guess, lead you on and then give this like reveal at the end, but it wasn't that big of a reveal. So that's something that I liked, but I also didn't like. So speaking of, Dinah has this vendetta to kill the person who had killed her partner. And we see her going after them the entire episode, and Oliver's trying to still kind of recruit her and also kind of trying to help her. The end scene I thought could have been a little bit better when they were fighting on the helipad. I didn't understand what the point was of Oliver attaching himself to the helicopter and then doing these like acrobatical moves that were just kind of cheesy. I didn't see a point in it. It was something that was supposed to be cool, but I don't think it looked really cool. And then he kind of tells her to not kill Sonos because she's gonna regret it. But like seconds before, he just blew up a helicopter and presumably killed the person that was flying the helicopter. So it was a little contradicting when you go back and look at it like that. So that was a gripe that I had with this episode. I hate when like stuff like that happens. Like, he just shot a bunch of people with arrows. Some of them are probably dead. The helicopter just exploded, and now you're telling her not to kill someone. So he's not really leading by example. Now, thanks to Felicity's digging, she finds another hacker from a group named Helix, and they have the files on Diggle that will help get him out of jail. So good way to find these files, and it wasn't that big of a story this episode. I'm sure we'll see it within future episodes. It was just kind of like they kept going to it here and there, but it's good to see that he's finally getting out of jail. This storyline's kind of dragging a little bit, in my opinion. I kind of just want Diggle to join the team again. Maybe not as Spartan, but just to join back, because it's kind of this like side story that's not really too interesting. And then finally, the flashbacks. And for once, I really like the flashbacks. Ever since they wrapped up the Deathstroke flashbacks in season 2, they've been very, very lacking and very far-fetched and hard to believe, and they haven't really contributed to any of the present storyline. So I thought that the flashbacks in this episode were good, because now we're finally seeing Oliver. He gets his costume back from season 1 for the first time, and we're finally seeing that transition where, hey, the flashbacks are going to end, and it's going to pick up where season 1 finally takes off. So I can't wait to see that, and I like Talia. I think she's playing her character really well. I was hoping that we would see her in present day, and we might still get to see her then, but it looks like she's going to remain in the flashbacks. So anyway, that is my review. Overall, I think I'm going to give this episode a 7. I thought it was good, but it could have been better. I did have some gripes. I hope we get back into the Prometheus storyline, because we're kind of getting away from that, and everyone wants to find out who he is. So please let me know what you thought of the episode. Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. Give me your predictions. And if you haven't already, it would mean a lot to us. If you would like this video, head on over to our channel and subscribe. Check out all of our other sections over there, and hopefully I'll see you over there.